It's Wendy Alane Wright, the Hollywood Talent Manager, Los Angeles, California. I'm here to give you guidance and help you understand the business better. And today I want to talk about mentorship. So the concept of mentorship simply means finding someone who knows what you need to know, learning from them so you don't have to learn it all by scratch on your own, and then following what they do yourself. And that way you shortcut what would take you a long time to figure out on your own. Welcome to my YouTube channel. As an actor, you've got tons and tons of questions. I know it. That's not necessarily a good fit for you. You don't want to just sign with anybody. So that concept of not inventing the wheel, or as people say, reinventing the wheel. Like there's already a car that exists, so you don't have to go figure out how to create a car. But what you would do is study how cars are made, how other people have made cars, then learn the basics of how those people made cars, and then maybe you might add to that or change it up a little bit and make it your own style, but you don't have to reinvent the concept of a car. Does that make sense? So the same type of mentorship is critical in business, and it's critical in the acting business. Like you literally don't have to invent from scratch how to become a working actor, because there are thousands of working actors who've already figured that out. Does that make sense? So let's say you want to become a working actor. What can you do to learn what other people already know so that you don't have to waste any time or money or your age of your time in your life? Not just wasted time, because I'm wasting day after day after day, but you're also wasting years that are important that you should be working as an actor, not trying to figure out what people already know. So let me give you some guidance and advice about how to find mentors. Obviously, I'm a mentor. I teach thousands of actors all over the world in my online academy, Hollywood Winner's Circle. Also here on my YouTube channel, we have 100,000 subscribers, and I'm here to teach you every single day. You can watch videos. We have 200 or 300 videos that you could be watching and going through. Talent Managers for Actors is a Facebook group that I created. There's about 77,000 actors in the group that I'm coaching and mentoring and guiding. And so pop over the TMFA and join there and start asking questions. Ask questions. And the people in the TMFA, the only people allowed to answer the questions are people that have been there and done that. They're already working actors. They already know how the business works. And that's who you want to learn from. Also, read books. Look at this book. Ask an Agent, Jason Lockhart. Look at Talent Agent. If you want to learn what talent agents think, read books that talent agents have written, right? Makes sense. When I became a talent manager years ago, I read every book I could on the entertainment business. I read books written by casting directors. For example, and these are books you should write down. Get a pen and paper. From Start to Stardom by Lisa London, casting director and a dear friend of mine. Kathy Rankin. I can't remember the name of her book, but I read it years ago. She's a casting director, another friend of mine. I'm friends with all these people now because I spent a lot of time building relationships. I'm talking years of building relationships with people in the industry. It doesn't happen overnight. You don't I know all these people all of a sudden. No, over time you get to know people. I'll tell you a quick story. I joined the Kiwanis Club of La Cañada years ago. All of those people in the Kiwanis Club were pretty much rocket scientists when I joined, because a lot of the people from JPL, Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, were members of the La Cañada Kiwanis Club. So while I was sitting inside the Kiwanis Club, there were all these millionaires, genius business people, successful rocket scientists, literally rocket scientists. And they all spoke at the Kiwanis Club. And they would take turns talking about their life, talking about things they knew, talking about their business. And I would listen and I would learn. Then I joined the Chamber of Commerce and I learned about the other people who had businesses. And I learned about business. And then I started watching Shark Tank and The Profit and reading books about business and marketing and sales and all that stuff. Your thirst for knowledge. That's going to be the key to your success, right? And then implementing what you learn. When I became a talent manager, I read every book I could. I read backstage articles, and here's some other books for you. I listen to podcasts. I listen to YouTube channels. I listen to interviews. I read articles on every platform I could. Learn how the business works. So there's another book called Bonnie Gillespie is a great, great coach. She's been doing it for over 25 years, I think. I read her book, Self-Management for the Actor. Oh, it's a great book. You have to, if you want to be an actor, you have to have that book. Okay. Let's see, what other books are really, really important to read? There's a book called Hit the Ground Running by Carolyn Berry. I'm not sure if that's still out. There's a book, so many books. Michael Shurtleff, Audition. There's a book by my friend Terry Berland, who's also a casting director. I know a lot of casting directors. And thank God some of them write books, right? Because then you can learn from a casting director what they know. Isn't that amazing? So Terry Berland's book is called How to Break into Commercials. She's a commercial casting director. She's cast thousands of commercials. So start with those. I have a massive library because I never stop learning. I'm like amazed by this business. I love this business so much. I love it so much. I'm always learning. And I think if you're always learning, you have a chance of becoming extremely successful. You can always learn more about the business, how to self-tape. Take self-tape classes, like classes with people who teach you how to tape your auditions. One place I recommend is called Book from Tape. You can train with them from anywhere in the world. Bookfromtape.com. My friend Jordan runs that. He is an actor. If you look him up on IMDb Pro, you'll see how much television he's booked. He booked almost all of his roles, except a movie he booked a few years ago with Anthony Hopkins. But he booked all of his roles on tape, turning in a self-tape. Got him on audition, did a producer session in person, booked the role. But he started on self-tapes. There's so much I have to teach you. Stay tuned. Watch my next video. It comes out every Wednesday. Ask Wendy Wednesdays. Stay tuned for new videos. Post your questions below. I'll try to get over to them and answer some of your questions. And I'm so glad that you're here. Stay close to me because no one will care about your acting career more than I do. No one. It's very hard to find people in the entertainment industry who really, really care. And I'm one of them. So stay close. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great night.